Welcome back to GameStop TV. There's a lot of really great games coming out this entire year, but let's talk about some games that are releasing this month that are fun for gamers of all ages. Let's start with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Yeah, so this was originally released for the Wii U. Now we're going to see it on the Switch and 3DS for the first time. It's based off of a minigame in Super Mario 3D World. You play as Toad and you navigate through these puzzles and you kind of move the environment and shift your perspectives in order to complete the puzzles.
Yeah, and the thing to note here too is it's not just like a platformer game like you would picture with Mario, for example. Like you don't jump. Like it's fully puzzle based.
Yeah.
You move the camera around. There's things that you won't catch and little secrets that you can find as well. So I love puzzle games and I'm all about this.
Oh yeah.
Something that I thought was really neat too is the maps seem to be relatively small. Like when you picture a Mario game, you picture, this giant area to explore. But in this game, the maps are relatively small, but they're still really complex in that you have to kind of turn them and shift the perspectives in order to navigate through them.
They were able to stack all these intricate things into it. I love the concept of moving the camera around in order to solve all of these puzzles that you have instead of just having like a linear game from start to
Exactly.
finish.
And you've got Super Mario Odyssey themed levels, including one that I saw that's New Donk City. It's in New Donk City, so I'm really stoked about that.
That is
amazing.
rad. I still stand by what I say too, that Toad's wearing a hat.
Nope.
Nope, we're not starting it.
Do you still
We're
not
not
have
getting
an
into
opinion
it.
on this? Okay, fine.
I'm still staying
Watch
out
the
of
fire
it.
right now.
Okay, so let's move on to Sonic Mania Plus. So this is a brand new Sonic game. It's not a remaster.
Yes, exactly, and it delivers a true classic Sonic experience, and that's one thing that a lot of classic Sonic fans missed was just that classic gameplay, and so this really was a nod to them and what everybody has been wanting for a while.
That nostalgia.
Yeah, and you've got Encore Mode, which offers new visuals, and you also have new ways to actually play through the game zone. So even people who are very familiar with Sonic, this is going to be a new experience for them too. So like you're saying, for fans, this is an amazing pickup.
Oh yeah, and so for the collectors out there as well, this game did originally come out last year, and now we can finally get physical copies of it.
Yeah.
So it comes with holographic packaging.
Which is awesome, by the way. I've seen it. It's really cool.
Oh man, that's great. Reversible Sega Genesis cover art and a 32-page art book as well.
And we get 2 new playable characters that we haven't really seen much of since 1993. We've got Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel. We've seen cameos from them here and there, but this is our first time being able to play them since 1993.
So from one classic game to another one, let's move over to Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2.
Yes, now this collection brings together all 8 main numbered Mega Man X games.
Yeah.
So, these are games that lots of people love and have loved for a long time, and then now it's everyone else's chance who didn't jump on board then to get their hands on it now.
And you've got the X Challenge mode, and you get a museum filled with rare production art, classic merchandise, commercials, and more. So again, this is similarly to Sonic. This is, if you're a longtime fan of this series, it's definitely worth picking up because it's just gonna have that little play on your nostalgia there, and it's gonna be cool to have.
It'll be fun, and it does have an animated prequel movie based off of the origins of the series villain, Sigma.
Yeah, and it's always nice to get more backstory about your favorite heroes and villains.
Of course, I love seeing all that. So now let's talk about a game that was originally released on the Wii U, but now has an HD port to the Switch, which is Go Vacation.
Yeah, so in this game you land on Kauai Wii Island. You've got a nice little Wii pun in there.
I love that pun.
Yeah, and so it's very similar to kind of Wii Sports Resort. It's got that same sort of vibe where you've got a ton of really fun mini games that you can play, by yourself or with your friends. It's got over 50 activities, including horseback riding, snowmobile racing, inline skating, scuba diving. There's a lot of stuff you can do, and there's 4 different resorts that you can visit as well.
I like that you can photograph over 40 different types of animals, so I could just run around and take photos of pets.
And you can play with up to 4 people in co-op mode, and they all use their own individual Joy-Cons, so it's not 4 sets of Joy-Cons, you just need 4 Joy-Cons.
So technically 2 of the Joy-Con sets, and everybody gets their own individual one. That's really nice, so you don't have to go out and buy multiple controllers for this game.
Right. And you have a villa as well that you can collect things to customize, so you can kind of build that up as you progress through the game as well.
That's really exciting. If you're interested in playing any of these games, you can save by trading the games, accessories, systems, and tech that you don't use anymore at GameStop. You can check the trade values right now at GameStop.com/trade. We'll be right back after this short break.